Anina Banujiug, it is time for math. And today we are on Module 2, Lesson 28. So, we have been talking about place value. And place value just means knowing the number order, and what that means when you have more than one number put together. For instance, this number, we know that this first place right here means tens. And then this second place right here is ones. So we have 3 groups of 10. I'm not going to put the dots in. We're just going to put the 10 frames in there. So 10, 20, 30, and then I have some ones, and it looks like I have 5 of them. So I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I know that this number is 35. That's what place value tells us. It's a group of 3 tens and 5 ones to make the number 35. So we've talked about place value. We've been working with addition and subtraction. And today I would like to, this lesson is kind of a review of something we haven't talked about in a while, and that would be making 10. Because if we start off with, let's say, a sentence, a math sentence like 7 plus 5, there are so many strategies to figure out what 7 plus 5 is. One of our favorite class strategies was to grab the bigger number and then count on. That's one of our favorites for figuring out the answer to things. But that's not the strategy I want to use today. The strategy that I would like to do with you today takes 2 steps, actually. So it would be the first step that we're going to do is we want to figure out how we can make one of the numbers that we have into a 10. And we would start with the bigger number. So step 1 is to make a 10. So it's going to be 7 plus something. And we need to steal from this 5. Now we need to know what partner number goes with a 7 to make 10. One quick way to figure that out is to do a grab and a count on. So let's do that really quick. So you're going to grab 7 and we're going to count on, okay? I'll do it with you. 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 fingers are up. So that means 7 and 3 would make 10, okay? So that means that this is no longer a 5 because we stole something from it. We took 3 away, okay? We stole 3. So if this is your 5, we took these away. 1, 2, 3 of those. So there's actually only a 2 left. So no longer 5, it's now a 2, okay? So that was step 1. Step 2, now we know we have a 10. And 10s make addition and subtraction a little bit easier to do. So now I'm putting the 10 down here for the start of step 2. So we're going to have 10 plus, do you remember what we had left over? We transformed that 7 into a 10 by stealing some from the 5. So we don't need this anymore, that's gone. And you can see, oh no, the 5 is also gone. We were only left with these 2. So it's going to be 10 plus 2 equals 12. Wow, so we have a whole new number sentence. 10 plus 2 is 12. The original number sentence was 7 plus 5 equals a mystery number, but now it's no longer a mystery to us. We figured it out. 7 plus 5 is 12. So that is what I would like to practice with you today. So let's do some more problems like that. Let's do 6 plus 8, Okay, whoops, sorry, that's not a very star-worthy 8. 9 win, my bad. So this is our original sentence. And we're going to do it in 2 steps to figure it out, okay? So instead of doing 6 plus 8, we want to take the bigger number that we have. Sorry about that. We're going to take the bigger number, which happens to be 8. So it's going to be 8 plus something will give us a 10. Because we're trying to make a group of 10 to make it easier to do the adding. Okay, so let's see. That means we need to know 8 paired with what number gives us 10. Well, we're going to need to be stealing some from this 6. So I'm going to cross this off because right away we know we're not going to have 6 anymore. But I'm going to put 6 counters underneath it to help me remember that I'm going to be stealing some away. Okay, so what we can do is we can grab the 8 and count on. Okay, so do that with me and we're going to count up to 10 because we're trying to make 10. So 8, 9, 10. Well, that wasn't so bad. 2 fingers. So that means I needed to steal 2. So 1, 2. That means I no longer have a 6 up there. I actually only got 4. And we got rid of this 8 because we transformed it. We did 8 plus 2, so now we have a 10. And making 10 first helps a lot. So this is actually going to be rewritten as 10 plus, do you remember? We got rid of the 6, we got rid of this 8, so all we have left are these 4 leftovers from the top. So it's going to be 10 plus 4. And boy, isn't that easy to do. 10 plus a number, 10 and 4. 1 group of 10s and 4 1s. 1 group of 10 and 4 1s. 10 plus 4 is 14. So if you go back up here to the original sentence where we had 6 plus 8, we now know that 6 plus 8 equals 14. How about that? Let's do one more. One more, okay? Let's do 9 plus 4. Okay. 9 plus 4. Well, let's do step 1, which is we're going to take the biggest number. And that happens to be 9. So we're going to start with 9 plus some number is going to give us a 10. Because we're trying to work with 10. 10s are easier. Well, I'm imagining you guys have a pretty good guess of what the partner number is that would make 9 into a 10. But for fun, let's grab the 9 and count on until we get to 10. Ready? 9, 10. It's 1. So that means that we've transformed this 9, so that's not technically there anymore. And we stole from here. We stole from this number 4. I'm just going to draw my counters underneath to help me keep track. Do you remember how many we stole? Yep, we just stole 1, so I'm going to cross off 1. We're going to get rid of the 4 because we stole from it. That's now only a 3. So let's do step 2. We're going to take the 10 that we made. 10 plus, do you remember how many we had left over at the top? Right here. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 10 plus 3. And look at that. A group of 10 and 3 1s. 1 group of 10 and 3 1s. 13. So looking back up here, the original problem that was 9 plus 4, we know for sure now that it is 13. How about that? So I have a few problems that I would like you to try. And the first step will always be taking that bigger number and turning that into 10, which means you have to steal a couple from the smaller number, okay? Then you start over and rewrite that sentence so that it's 10 plus and that'll give you your answer, okay? Give it a try. See how you do. All right. Shorter math lesson today. I love you. I miss you. But I'll see you in another video again real soon. Good luck.